recording contract. You're going to be a rock god.
Nobody knows who the Southern bass player is!
Charlie's understanding of Drive Shaft and Dom, the actor's understanding of Drive Shaft, is slightly different. So I think Charlie thinks that his band are a little bit more important than they actually are. He's under the impression that his first album was kind of like Oasis's first album. You know, critically acclaimed, didn't sell big numbers, but, you know, in the industry, people gave it respect. What I think Charlie gets confused with is this idea of being on TRL a couple of times in America and maybe being in the top 20 and having a little run of things over a summer. He thought that, you know, they were turning into the new Radiohead or the new Oasis or the new Verve, whereas they're actually probably more of a one-hit wonder than he would like to admit. I based Charlie initially with his mood. He kind of has an English Jim Morrison type thing going on, but he's a bit of a scallywag. Someone who's a bit rough around the edges, he's a bit naughty, you know, might not shower too often, may kind of steal your food if you're not watching.
Absolutely.
How Dom felt about the band. You know, they really weren't too much of an important band. They really hadn't done anything. They kind of had delusions of grandeur.
Have some champagne, Chuck. You deserved it.
I've got a beer.
I think Charlie is the most artistic in the band. He's the guy who writes the songs. He's the guy who wants to go somewhere.
What the hell was that?
Another kick-ass show. You were bloody brilliant.
I sing the chorus to You All Everybody.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's like...
His brother Liam is more into getting the girls and getting enough money to fuel his drug habit and having fun and, you know, just trying to run it out as best he can.
You ever heard of Drive Shaft?
You all, everybody! You all, everybody!
We knew that we were going to have that song that Charlie's character was singing, the Drive Shaft song, and we had no idea what it was, and it was something we thought we'd write. We were talking to Dom about possibly coming up with a song.
JJ and Damon actually said to me that if I wanted to write a song, they would consider it. So myself and my friend Shocks in LA actually wrote a song which was called Photos and Plans, which we played for them, and they liked. Didn't actually make it into the show.
Years ago, Matt Reeves, who's one of our oldest friends, had been watching an episode, I believe, of Phil Donahue, just so you understand how many years ago.
Where this woman basically stood up in the audience, and I can't remember exactly what she said, but she said, it's like, you all, everybody, acting like it's the stupid people wearing expensive clothes.
We'd be sitting in, they call it Video Village, where all the monitors are and where we spend a good portion of our day, where we hang out in between everything getting set up. Non-stop would be saying, you all, everybody, acting like it's the stupid people wearing the expensive clothes.
And everybody would crack up. It's like, what does that even mean? What is it, you know? So it was just like, you all, everybody. Like, it just became sort of an inside joke. So one of the things is we kept saying, like, JJ, we have got to write, you know, what Drive Shaft's song is.
At one point, in a delirious stupor, we realized we had said it so many times that had to be the song. And on the spot, with Dawn, our script supervisor, we wrote down all the lyrics of You All Everybody.
Then on the day that we were shooting, Charlie and Kate and Jack walking up, and Charlie first starts humming it to himself. And Kate's like, where do I know that song from? You know, that was the day that the sort of melody was generated.
JJ, like, kind of hummed a tune to it.
JJ was just sort of sitting, goes, you all, everybody. You all, everybody. He's like, just do that, you know, and that was it.
I based the voice in the pilot on when Prince puts on his female voice for when he sings, like, If I Was Your Girlfriend on Sign of the Times. He kind of affects this female voice. And Beck does it as well. You all, everybody. You all, everybody. So I just thought, well, I'll have a laugh because I don't really know what this song's going to be, so I may as well do the harmonies, which is why it became this, you all, everybody, which actually isn't, you know, what it eventually became in episode 5, The Moth.
You all, everybody. You all, everybody.
But we just took the exact lyrics from that talk show and turned it into a song. We gave it over to this songwriter called Jude.
Jude is this amazing local LA singer-songwriter who I'd first heard of him because he had a song on the City of Angels soundtrack.
And him and his band just, you know, brought together this kind of Oasis-esque, ocean color scene-y, you know, not great but not bad tune.
We needed a song and we needed a specific kind of tone and rhythm, and the next day he came in with it and it was great. It was this like perfect pop song. So we knew if we wanted a catchy song, Jude was the guy to go to.
Rock and roll, mate. Rock and roll. Like last night, and the night before, and the night before.